leaders among the nations that are down with you so-called white people, that are down with the international bankers, and Most High is going to cause them to turn around and to fight against you. All right, what verse was that?
Right, 9.
Okay, read it again.
Right, it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
Right, so all these nations are going to come, even the ones that you're in confederacy with.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Even the ones that you're in confederacy with, they're gonna come against you, and they're gonna shoot their missiles against you.
Yep.
Even the same beast of NATO that's in cahoots with you, and the European Union, which used to be called the European Economic Community, they're gonna shoot missiles against you.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Right, so all these nations, they're gonna come against you. Go ahead.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Right, so are you become weak as we? Why are they gonna say that? Because they getting that missile, they getting them bombs that can tear your ass up. So you're gonna have to back the hell up. Go ahead.
Art thou become like unto us?
Right, art thou become like unto us, like unto us. All right. Matter of fact, read on.
It says, thy pomp is brought down to the ground, to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
In the noise of thy vows.
Go ahead.
The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Right. So you devils, America's falling apart structurally. It's already been falling apart morally,
yeah.
But now it's time to fall apart physically.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Verse 12.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, the son of the morning?
Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Right, you had the power to weaken the nations, and now these nations have the power to weaken you and destroy you, because the Most High had put it in their mind and in their heart to fulfill His will, like it says in the scriptures.
That's why the scripture says every hand of the wicked shall be upon them.
That's right.
All these nations is gonna get in on you devils, man.
Right, even these other European countries that
Yeah.
your fellow
brethren.
cracker kind.
Exactly. Yeah, your Edomite brethren.
Yep.
They're gonna be releasing bombs from every which way, man.
Every which way.
That's why I said every hand of the wicked should be upon you.
That's right.
So it ain't no defense system that you're gonna be able to build that's gonna protect you from all those missiles. And then furthermore, to go deeper into it, is the Most High, which in Ezekiel the Lord said He's gonna be the one that's gonna knock them arrows, the missiles out of your hands. He's gonna take control of the missiles, and them missiles are gonna get shot over here. So you wasting your time with that defense program, man.
That's right. That's right. You know what? Matter of fact, since you said that, brother, I'm gonna get this real quick. All right, this is the National Missile Defense. All right, this is on Wikipedia, the Free Encyclopedia. Right, it says the National Missile Defense, NMD, as a generic term, is a type of missile defense, a military strategy and associated system to shield an entire country against incoming intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, or alternately more short-range ballistic missiles. The missile could be intercepted by an anti-ballistic missile or possibly by lasers. Now this is bullshit, but you know, this is the premise of this nuclear, or NMD, nuclear missile defense. They could be intercepted near the launch point, boost phase, during flight, through space, mid-course phase, or during atmospheric descent, or terminal phase. Now, let me jump down here. I did have something highlighted down here. I don't know if, here we go. It says, on August 14, 2008, the United States of America and Poland announced a deal to implement the missile defense system in Polish territories. And that's one of the reasons why Russia had a problem with America trying to set up nuclear missile defense in certain European countries. You know, it says, with a tracking system placed in Czech Republic, the Russians responded by saying such action cannot go unpunished. The fact that this was signed in a period of very difficult crisis in the relations between Russia and the United States over the situation in Georgia shows that, of course, the missile defense system will be deployed not against Iran, but against the strategic potential of Russia, Dmitry Rogozin, Russia's NATO envoy, said. Alright, so now I'm going to go from there. That was the main point there, because now they had this thing, the National Missile Defense, right? and they had that whole situation going back and forth, with America and Russia, and now they have this thing called, because this thing here, the START program, which is the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, was something that was signed. It was a treaty that was signed on July 31st, 1991. And it was a bilateral treaty between the United States of America and the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republic, USSR, on the reduction and limitation of strategic offensive arms. The treaty was signed on 31st July 1991 and entered into force on December 5th, 5 December 1994. The treaty was signed by the United States and the USSR that barred its signatories from deploying more than 6,000 nuclear warheads atop a total of 1,600 ICBMs, submarine launched ballistic missiles, and bombers. So basically, this whole thing, this START program, was set up to reduce the missiles, right?
Right.
Now, here, this one brother has sent me this article here. I don't really want to mention his name, but I don't know if he wants his name mentioned. But I'm just gonna say it, this way. The brother sent me this article, and this was dated March 26, 2010, which is actually today, and it says Obama, Medvedev sign off on a new nuclear pact, which is an old nuclear pact, which is the START program, right? It says President Obama and Russian President Dmitry Medvedev agreed on Friday to sharp cuts in the nuclear arsenal of both nations in the most comprehensive arms control treaty in 2 decades. We have turned words into action, Obama declared. Obama said the pact, to be signed April 8th in Prague, was part of his effort to reset relations with Russia and a step on a path toward the peace and security of the world without nuclear weapons. Now notice it said the peace and security of the world without nuclear weapons. We got to go 1 Thessalonians. And we're going to read that because of the fact that see, to the public eye, it seems like, oh man, the relation between America and Russia is getting better. So that means that the threat of a nuclear war is not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's old, man. The Cold War is over, man.
Yeah, man. You guys, you living in the past, man.
Yeah.
Now let's go from there. Start at the first verse.
Okay. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you."
Right. So Paul said, look, of the times and the seasons, brethren, or brothers, you have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because you can see it clearly what's happening. Those of you that the Lord have blessed to open your minds, you can see clearly what's happening in the world today and the situations that are taking place that are bringing us closer and closer to the day that Yahushua comes back.